And we are back. I don't quite understand like the mother brain stuff and everything because not having played the games previously.
The mother brain,
I don't get what's going on here.
Is like a technological life form that's created by the Chozo. Also, the Metroids were created by the Chozo. Their main purpose was to fight off the X-Parasites. The X-Parasites, I believe, appeared on SR-31, I think is the name of the planet. And the Chozo were like, this is bad. They basically absorb and consume everything. They're like a life form that is out of control, and it could be terrible for the universe. So they create the Metroids as the ultimate.
You might be able to triple shot that bottom wall to break it open for you to come back
as
to.
the ultimate predator. And then they're like, oh no, the Metroids are getting out of control too. This is bad. We done goofed up.
I heard that this might be spoilers for old games, but I heard that Ridley was the
I gotta kill him.
Pirate King. Oh, I don't know if you're gonna get this one, man. Was like the Pirate King, right? Or was that Mother Brain? There you go.
So Mother Brain led the space pirates, but Ridley
go.
was responsible for killing Samus's parents.
Okay.
And then the Chozo adopted her and then like infused her with Chozo DNA and gave her this power suit and all this other crazy stuff.
I was like, maybe you should have waited on that one. This might be the spot. Yeah.
Come here, big boy.
I think you have to melt his shield before you can hit him with before you can hit him with the. Oh boy.
Oh, yeah, never mind.
Hold on that one.
Would you not crawl on the ground? That's really annoying.
I gotta do like a watch party. Not a watch party, but I mean like I gotta actually watch like a bunch of lore videos and stuff to, I'm sure, catch up on a lot of the stuff.
Break. There
you go. Run. Uh-oh. You're good. At least they can't crawl through the vents right now. I'm sure they will eventually. Easy peasy. Oh, he's getting taller.
Yeah, they're dicks. They'll just go up.
It looks like they take up the height of the hallway, wherever it is, because it looked like there was like a smaller section.
They'll rise and fall depending on their moods.
What a jerk. He's turning into cubes.
Do we get a power-up?
Nice. Morph Ball acquired.
Finally.
Hell yeah. Now that means we can go even further places in, was it Cataris? I'm going to name a bunch of these wrong. Sorry, gang. Allow Samus to curl into a ball and enter narrow spaces. Press ZL or tilt L down when crouched to transform. While in Morph Ball form,
oh shoot, they
press
gave you the
B
spring
to jump.
ball.
When standing next to a narrow tunnel near ground level, press B while moving towards the tunnel with L to automatically switch to Morph Ball form and enter. This also works while grabbing onto a ledge leading into a narrow tunnel.
Yeah, ledge grabs were added in Fusion? Because they're not in Super Metroid.
Your Mega Cannon's gone.
So in terms of the timeline, it goes Metroid Prime series, Metroid 2 for the Game Boy, or the remake for the 3DS. Then it goes Super Metroid, Metroid Fusion, this game. So that's the overall timeline for these games.
That means almost nothing to me, but I appreciate that you said that.
It's also mostly for commenters too, to be like, does he know anything about the Metroid series? Not as much as Zelda.
Got it wrong. They're like, he knows nothing.
Yeah, I will say like I've always loved Metroid, but I'm not a huge Metroid lore hound in the same way that I know about Zelda. Zelda's been stuff I've deep dived into more.
Makes sense.
Metroid's just one of my first.
Always been big on it.
Yeah, Metroid's always been one of my favorite game series. I loved Fusion, but I didn't own Super, and Super was really expensive. It was my uncle's, and I never owned that game. Ooh.
Super
Metroid, which is for the SNES, which is one reason why I never beat it until recently.
Did they re-release it or whatever for?
Well, it's on the Nintendo
Wii
Switch Online.
Yeah.
And they re-released it for the Wii, but like I sold my Wii to buy a fight stick.
Did we not want to go through the mouth of that big lizard thing back there?
I was trying to see if I could get down here.
I think that's how you get to it.
Oh, I don't have morph bombs yet.
The fuck are morph bombs? The bombs and ball.
Usually the first thing you get with like the morph ball is bombs.
Like, drop them behind you.
Yeah, you can just drop them behind you.
Maybe we get it here?
Doubtful.
What do you got for us, son? Oh, okay. Missiles. At least now we... Oh, that's a hot spot. Shoot.
It is.
Exit out and shoot straight up. Shoot at that wall. There you go.
Yeah.
I was like, that looks kind of weird looking. I don't know if that's... There you go.
Yeah, definitely with most Metroid games, just kind of look around and fire. Or use like...
When something seems like a dead end, try and
when there's,
figure it out.
When you can super bomb something, there's usually a pathway that'll be around, and if you see an item, there's usually a way to get to it.
It makes sense why I got so frustrated with like the Cataris and stuff, because not having played this game before, I'm like, I don't know, man. Like, all of my video game logic doesn't transfer to this.
Yeah, because
I don't know what to do. And then when it was clearly right there, it's like, oh, that was dumb. Okay. I get it now. I understand.
Ooh,
makes sense.
Increase.
Wow, 10. What? You jumped on him. I think it still hurts you though.
What's this?
Do we get them?
This
Or
is a map.
Oh, it's a teleport.
Teleport?
Fuck yeah. Teleport red. Teleportal red.
Sure. Okay. That's new.
Hey, that helps. Instead of having to traverse everything with your morph ball or running around. Uh-oh.
I'll take it.
It looks tight. I like the goopy sounds.
I do like the goopy sounds. I do wonder why they chug. I guess they're doing rendering in engine instead of doing a like...
In cutscenes, you mean? For like,
yeah, instead of just doing like a video.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's not terrible, it's just, it's noticeable.
Yeah, and anytime we say, here's the odd thing too, anytime we say something's chugging or like, oh, I can see the frame dip, generally on recordings,
You guys won't see it.
You guys won't see it because we'll have some kind of frame smoothing and stuff like that to try and make things more evened out. So it's like, oh, I don't see a problem with it. Why do they have such an issue? It's like, well, because it's different. It's different on our side. You just gotta trust.
All right, so that's the teleporter. Haven't been over there.
No, I don't know how you would get to it.
Access closed. What about these power beam doors?
Yeah, we haven't done those ones.
Sure.
What are these little jellyfish things?
I don't know, but they hurt. I'm wondering what all the butterflies are for, too. I'm not sure why
Butterflies.
those. There's like just random butterflies just hanging out.
You talking about the enemies that like kind of charge at you, or
no,
just like
just
literal
the ones that are
butterflies?
like hanging out under the light. I don't know why.
Wow. Oh, like some kind of ambiance, not an actual enemy.
Yeah, but it's odd. Like it doesn't. Oh, and one thing that you kind of mentioned
You are
before
in space.
was like the enemies not being that unique. Going back to Metroid, enemies have never been really that. They're not like they're not like a Hollow Knight. They kind of remind me more.
They seem to serve a purpose, and that's it.
They serve a purpose. The bosses are the things you remember.
Ooh,
like you remember
breakable.
Ridleys and Kraids and Mother Brains. Like, but random enemies. Like I have nostalgia for like the beginning of Brinstar.
Oh, hi, buddy.
But in general, like there's a couple of enemies like how Final Fantasy will have chocobos that like appear. Like there's a very clear alien monster that is usually in the walls. Think of like the eel from Super Mario. And they had like a version of that. Oh, I got charged up.
What's with the green door? What the fuck is that?
That should be super missiles.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. They're missile shaped.
Yeah, so
And
the
it's
thing
green.
that's throwing me off is just the doors usually in like older Metroid games are just a color. They're not like that fancy like
Designs and stuff?
hexagon, like honeycomb design. So when it seemed like
Oh, shit.
clearly that's a power I don't have.
It's nice that they're allowing you to.
I don't like the sound
Oh
of that.
god, yeah, this looks bad.
That was not intentional.
It's up. I think you
Okay.
can morph ball it. Yeah. I like that they give you more than just one visual
Alright.
cue. This is
Never
tight.
mind.
Instead of just color, they give you color and shape. You know, to work with.
Oh yeah, no, it's
Because sometimes color, while you're getting hurt, it's getting hot. Because, what is it? Sometimes color doesn't always work, especially with people who are, you know, colorblind or have a deficiency with understanding certain colors or things like that. It's like, it's nice to have.
okay.
I mean,
Run.
fuck. I'm not in any way deficient with being able to view colors or shapes, but it still fucked me over. So whatever way to make it more and more easier to read, like I'm down with it. Butterflies. I'm trying to look for butterflies.
Ooh, there we
Nice.
go.
Is that the bombs?
Hopefully.
My only experience with this stuff is it kind of looks like some of the stuff from Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
No,
I think I
100%.
might understand what that is. Tight.
Oh,
Ooh, look at
Varia
you.
Suit. Okay.
Your blue turned to yellow, or teal, or whatever turned to
So at the beginning of Fusion, you encounter a thing called an X parasite. It's basically like a goopy.
Yeah, I saw it. That's the whole
blobby
reason
thing.
why we came here today.
Yeah, so that thing gets into you and you're basically dying. And what they end up doing, this prevents extreme heat, but not extreme cold.
It reduces damage taken from enemy attacks and insulates Samus from extreme heat. However, it does not prevent damage from extreme cold and lava. In addition, the Varia Suit... Varia?
I always said Varia, but maybe it's Varia.
Slightly increases the dash melee damage.
It's like Samus Aran or Samus Aran.
I think somebody clarified that they've actually verbally stated it's Aran.
Okay.
Like A-R-R or A-A-R-O-N.
That's what I've always heard, but we also had a friend that had that as their last name for their character, playing 14.
Yeah. Well, that would be a different character.
It would be a different character.
Uh-oh. All the heat. This is the first time we get the chill inside one of these. Ooh. Oh, goodness.
What was I saying before that, though?
You were saying about the Varia Suit and
X-Parasite
Suit or whatever.
infects you at the beginning of Fusion. Basically, they have to amputate your original Varia Suit, which is why you look so different.
What?
Yeah.
Like, you can survive outside your suit or no?
You can't.
The zero suit, right?
What happened is, like, you went on a mission to SR338 or whatever it's called. I can't survive in lava, I don't think.
No, it said no lava.
So
now, you
I
might
can't
be
get
able
that.
to, at full health, jump in and just hope for the best. But I'm down
usually
with it,
usually they kill you.
You've touched lava before, but it was like, just ate your health. Oh,
come on.
Oh, look at you. I'm fancy.
Damn it. Yeah, the wall kick works way better in this game. This isn't super. What is it?
The Varia Suit and the
So yeah, it gets
Parasite?
infected. The Federation scientists are like, "Oh shit, we got to save your life." So they amputate.
Oh
this.
shit, we gotta save your life. Oh darn, way to inconvenience us.
So they amputate the Varia Suit from you, and at the beginning of Fusion, before the game kind of even begins,
If you
scientists
saying amputate, do you mean like remove, or is
they
it
like
part of your body?
they remove it and
Okay.
like they infuse you with Metroid DNA, which is
That seems less than ideal.
It kind of is. It's the same Metroid that you saved at the end of 2 that saves you at the end of Super. So now, like, your DNA is forever changed at the end of, like, at Fusion.
You're more susceptible to cold, right? You had slightly mentioned that before.
I think so, yeah. I guess now I just
Because
teleport
Metroid
back.
are susceptible to cold, so now that you're
They are. The Ice Beam is, like, their main way for defeating them.
There's some other ball stuff around here that looks like,
Can I go back? No.
one way maybe?
I think it
Can
would-
you maybe missing it? It's red.
No, I think it wants me to go back again.
Yeah. You might
right.
be able to go through the water and break it, but yeah.
Well, now that I have the Varia Suit, I can go ahead and deal with all the extreme heat in this area.
Absolutely.
They want me to go back and deal with that. But anyways, they amputate the suit. That's why you look so different, because then you get the Fusion suit in Metroid Fusion. And it kind of plays into the idea that the X-Parasite's predator is the Metroid, which was created by the Chozo, so it's this whole cyclical thing. But then the Federation's like, well, we have this awesome X-Parasite infected Varia Suit that's Chozo technology. Let's try and weaponize it. And so that creates a clone that kind of chases you all around the Federation facility in
There can
Fusion.
only be one.
Yeah.
Trying to murder you.
And it tries to murder you because, you know, in its mind, it's an X-Parasite. You're now a Metroid because you have Metroid DNA.
It checks out, yeah. Metroid don't like the X-Parasites. X-Parasites don't like the Metroids. Chozo don't like either of them.
But, I mean, they liked them while they were creating.
Oh, I'm sure they were useful to an extent.
They
at some
liked the
point,
Metroids
but
when they were their technology.
Yeah.
But when they got out of control, it kind of got bad.
That's what I meant, yeah. I think they spend more time not being their technology, right? There you go. Hell yeah.
I don't know. But also, at the end, I
think you got them, but I don't know if they keep spawning or not.
No,
they
they'll
keep spawning
definitely
until you destroy the nest, I think.
And then,
maybe not.
God. So the reason why like you look kind of different now, even compared to Fusion, is you eventually
That's gonna still be able to hit you through the wall. Yeah,
you
gonna
get
have to murder him
saved by the X-Parasite at the end, and it kind of gives you this mixed look where it's like you kind of have some of your old powers, but you're not quite the same.
Okay. What's up with this one? Why does he got like a weird dust cloud around him?
I don't know. So
that was weird.
In the old Metroid games, you could really just tank shit because your Chozo armor was just really good.
Yeah.
But at, like when Fusion kind of came around, they decided to make you a lot weaker and like just kind of like take
those
hits.
ones shoot at you.
Yeah.
No, wait. Those ones might be the spritz lava ones.
You take hits a lot more than you used to.
Yeah.
So that kind of like plays into the lore as well. Oop.
That's tight.
And that kind of catches you up on this. I just wanted to like do a lore dump because
that's helpful.
I know there were probably commenters that I haven't looked at that were like, "Oh, you missed this thing."
There's a lot of commenters out there. People seem to really like this game and are enjoying our playthrough. So,
and I'm looking forward to it now that I've kind of changed my mindset from Castlevania to more Metroid.
I was more pissed about not knowing what to do. I'm like, what the hell? What terrible game design is this? And it turns out I just wasn't aware of how they design games traditionally.
Oh god, these things are disgusting. Get away.
I think you have to lure them out and then shoot them. They're like grub doors or something like that. There you go. There you go.
Yeah, they're in the original Super Metroid 2, but they don't go out like giant, weird, phallic imageries. Kraid, you're supposed to be dead.
It reminds me of the
Oh, this is gonna be a boss.
The wet nurse. What is it? Wet nurse?
Where's my save states?
No. It might be the wet nurse in Hollow Knight. It's like some weird Ghibli looking thing where it comes out and is like tries to eat you and bite you, but it's
I will say
NPC.
Hollow Knight probably has some of the best creature design, and I think a lot of that benefits from the.
Woo!
Oh, hey, Kraid!
Hey!
I thought you're dead.
I recognize that guy. Did she just fucking... Oh, I thought you just murdered him in one shot.
She probably wants to. Kraid's dick.
Kraid, I think I understand how this works. Maybe let one arm go back so you get more space on one of the other arms. Oh, God, dude. I think he's going to start breaking out of that. That's not going to be good. So how are these guys still alive if they're dead? Is it maybe just another version of their race?
So, I mean, in most games, like when you defeat...
Ew, look at that Pelly. Disgusting.
When you defeat Kraid and all those other characters, like sometimes they just come back, like you defeat Kraid in the original Metroid, but then comes back in Super Metroid. You see their body destroyed, but I just think that's game logic where you have to just assume that like, oh, they're not dead, you just defeated them.
Okay.
But I also don't know because there's like Mecha Ridley, which Ridley creates a robot of himself.
This thing is disgusting.
Oh yeah, no, he shoots in Super Metroid.
He's like throwing his nails off and they're like ripping off and just, oh god.
No, he shoots whole arms and like his hand shoots off in the original Metroid.
Yeah. I think you're gonna...
I need to get his mouth.
I think you have to hit him with some missiles, man. Maybe under his stupid chin. Because he's giving you new missiles by shooting the nails and stuff.
Another thing that I noticed with Metroid bosses is they tend to give you stuff while you're fighting them.
Yeah.
So like if you're low,
because it's also making the little piddly ding 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 sound when you're shooting it with your regular laser missiles. Your laser beams, energy beams, your super cannon, super mega ultra energy beam cannon, your pew pew. Nice.
I'm just not also used to holding the button for missiles and then having to like...
I feel ya. It's a bit much.
All right. Oh, you mad?
He may.
Maybe you shouldn't have murdered my family, dick. Oh, shoot.
Yeah, he mad. Are we gonna... Oh, we got a lower level now.
Oh, great.
Shoot him in his disgusting belly.
The infected belly button that I plugged last time. With missiles.
You gotta use your antibiotic missiles.
Dude, you gotta clean that thing out.
Yeah, God, disgusting.
I am hitting it, right?
Yeah, you are hitting it. I mean, I don't know if it's doing anything. That doesn't look good.
Oh, cool.
That doesn't look good.
That's what I remember.
Oh my God, you're at 31 HPers.
I'm gonna die.
Oh!
I was like, I'm gonna die.
I don't know if that was unavoidable or not.
I don't know either.
We hadn't seen that one before. How about we come back next time.
Yeah, and
See where it
fight
puts
Kraid
it.
again.
Okay, yeah, just right outside of the door. Tight. We'll see you
Checkpoint
guys next
system
time.
is good in this game. I will say that.
That's great. Beep, bop, boo. And I love how you don't have to like go through the wall again. You've already unlocked the door and it remembered that. So it's like, hell yeah. What a great system. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
I do like the way that they have nuance to the map. I think it's just the icons are so big. And then after you finish them, I don't need these hands anymore. Like, I've
yeah.
already done it. Can
Yeah.
they just disappear off the map?